everyone. Welcome to WagerTalk TV. My name is Minty, and I am joined by Tony Finn, the birthday boy, at Finn@WagerTalk on Twitter.
Happy birthday.
Feliz cumpleaños.
Today's your birthday?
No, it was this week. So.
Every day's my birthday.
Are you a birthday week person?
Month.
Yes,
I see.
My birthday month.
It's my birthday. Okay, and Ralph Michaels at Cal Sports LV. Give them both a follow on Twitter, please. This Friday, we've got some college hoops. Marquette at Butler. I'm going to be honest, I don't keep up with college hoops that much until around March, like a lot of people. But I do know that Marquette has a player named Marcus Howard who has been doing phenomenally. And correct me if I'm mistaken, but he ranks, he's averaging like 28 points per
I think he's the leading
game-ish.
scorer. Yeah.
Yeah, the lead scorer in the nation.
And he will be because they're an up-tempo offense and they revolve around him.
Right.
So he'll continue that scoring pace.
Right, but Butler is, they play great defensively, but they've been in kind of a funk these last 3 games. What can we expect here, Tony?
Well, it's a defensive funk.
Yeah.
What they've been in,
Yeah.
and that's what they hang their hat on. It's a tough spot for Marquette.
Right.
Really, Butler comes in losing 3 in a row. I believe that's right. Seton Hall, Providence.
Nope, Seton Hall, DePaul on the road.
It's right. DePaul,
then Villanova.
Chicago, and then Nova.
And it was Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday, so it was a
Right.
tough schedule.
Yeah.
And the deal with Butler is that this is a team that's 9-1 at home, straight up. Only 6-4 on the road. This is, when we think of Butler, we know they have tradition. It's basketball tradition.
Hinkle Fieldhouse is
Hinkle
legendary.
Fieldhouse.
Yeah.
This is a Friday night, and ESPN at Hinkle. This is what guys like people like us who love college basketball love, especially on Friday night. This is a situation. This is a good spot for Butler for 2 reasons. One, because they're going to be able to control tempo, which is what they want to do.
Yes.
They rank like 320th, I think, in tempo.
Okay.
If you by Ken Palm.
323. Yep.
320. Okay, there you go. And more than anything else, as good as they are, technically sound as they are defensively, in truth, and it's not in truth, but in my world, they only have to defend 1 player. That's where Marquette runs into problems. If you look at the teams they've lost to, Wisconsin, Maryland, Providence, Seton Hall, all these are top 50 adjusted defensive teams, and they can bracket, double in certain situations, and still contain Howard. In fact, in those losses, Howard, I think, scored 18, 21, 17. He did have a 39 against Providence.
Oh, okay.
Providence isn't even top.
No, they're not.
They're not
That's
top 430. I mean, there's only a handful of teams top 30. Providence isn't in that mix. But Seton Hall is, Maryland was, Wisconsin was, Purdue was.
Yes.
And they scored 55, 63, 61, and 65.
Wow.
Yep.
Now, Marquette, Marquette is not a great shooting team.
No.
What they are is they're an elite 3-point shooting team.
Okay.
They shoot 39.6% from 3-point land, and they shoot over 40% on the road from 3-point. There's probably only 2 other 3 teams that do that. So that's what makes them scary. But it's very important for our viewers to know we are now 6-7 games into the conference schedule. There's a huge gap from the top of the Big East to the bottom. Butler is 3-3 in Big East play. They've played the #1 strength of schedule in the Big East. Marquette is 4-3. They've played the #9 schedule out of the 10 teams. You look at the last 3 games, physical Seton Hall team, and then you have to play a fast-paced DePaul team, and then you play Villanova. Marquette had a struggling Xavier at home, Georgetown, and St. John's. So the schedule clearly shows how much better Butler is.
Yep.
Great point on Howard against those top 25 defenses. Yep. I said Marquette has to shoot the 3. Butler is number 13 in 3-point defense. They'll be able to stop them. Oh, wow. And when you have a point guard like Kamar Baldwin, who's 6'1", he's going to have a couple inches and on height, couple inches on reach over Marcus Howard. Yeah. He's going to be able to slow him down and stop him. So I think Butler comes back in this game and does win and cover. Probably going to be about a 5.5 point favorite, and I'm not afraid to lay it for that Friday night game.
I was just about to say, in truth, this is really a coin flip game if you look at its raw numbers as far as my power rankings. However, he's absolutely right. I have had Butler been a little better in the last 3 games, this may have even been 7 or 8.
Yeah, absolutely.
But 5.5 is accurate.
They're on sale with a 3-point losing streak.
And I agree with you. There's only one team to play here if you're going to play this game, and that would be Butler.
Interesting. Yeah. Very informational. Thank you, gentlemen. Don't forget, guys, to check out our new show, Bet On It, exclusively on WagerTalk TV.